I'm grateful to be among a group of friends, although really small, to acknowledge the death of Will's youth with the 40th birthday funeral. What a day. You know what they say. You can't spell funeral without fun. And fun is definitely part of this crew's philosophy. So get ready. Well, it is appropriate at a time like this to think back on my memories of Will. And I didn't know it at the time, but I first met my boss at a friend's wedding, not at MAU. Will was 6 years old at the time, and let's just say I was already considered very old. So thank goodness I was polite to him, and I complimented him on his ring bearing skills, because that was a great beginning and a great start to our work relationship that would start over 30 years later. Speaking of ring bearing, that was just one of the first skills that he was going to start adding to his resume. And he's developed an entirely long list of attributes and accomplishments since then. To highlight just a couple, he always made a special effort to encourage us at the beginning of the day. He would have some really great inspirational stories, get us all pumped up and get us all inspired. And then he'd say, okay, get the H to work. So he was very concerned too about our physical health, to the point that he challenged us to do all kinds of tortuous calisthenics in the office. But his most favorite one was, drop and give me 50. Such an affectionate expression of caring. I could go on, but I'm just going to give you one more example. To me, his most amazing accomplishment is that he has defied death by mastering the ability to be present for his own funeral. I mean, ain't too many people that could tout that on their resume. Anyway, I'll end with a little toast, Will, that somebody else wrote. I didn't write this. I just stuck your name in the middle of it. We've made some profit. We've made some loss. We've made them both with help from Will, our boss. We've worked in the trenches day after day. Your friendship made it worthwhile. It certainly wasn't the pay. So to Will, who gave his all, I raise my can on high. Here's a toast to Will, our beloved boss guy.
Sorry I'm late. Will, sure gonna miss those eyeballs on the back of my head. You were a good one. We'll miss you. You little old man.
Well, I hardly knew you, Will. You were a fine leader and a great person, a fine mentor and a good person to learn from. I credit that to your years of life experience, your decades of life experience. So much that I just can't comprehend how much life experience you really had. I will never get to spar in Muay Thai, you, me, and Ryan. I believe it was because you were too chicken. I know you were always blaming it on your torn ACL and your helicopter crash. But I know. Sorry I can't be there in person to wail and sob violently at your casket, but I'll catch the next one. I guarantee that. We'll miss you, Will.
1, 2, 3. Happy birthday, Will!
So, you're 40 years old now. That's rough. I should know. I'm already there. But you know, it's not as bad as it could be. I mean, look at me. I look just as good as I always have. And you, well, I mean, you're okay, I guess. And, I still get around and can do physical activity just as well as always could. I mean, I can still go do my judo and my Muay Thai and my jiu-jitsu every week. And so I'm sure that you could, I mean, I forgot. Shame you never got that injury fixed so that you could roll with us. Well, good luck, I guess.
Will, what in the world is going on? You aren't supposed to go before me. You're supposed to be talking at my funeral. What in the world is going on? And by the way, I did hear that that the pork rinds is what killed you. You know, I do have people that I talk to and tell me things, and eating all those pork rinds have done you in. And by the way, also the stock has gone up because some fool in Augusta, Georgia has been buying them up at the stores. And that is you, but see what happens because of you eating. I do want to wish you a happy 40th birthday. My best to a good friend, a good manager, and just a good person. Happy birthday.
Okay, this is my 7th, 8th time trying to do a video. I really suck at these, so it's going to be quick. Happy birthday, Will. 40 is the new 20. Don't let anybody tell you any different. You look damn good for your age. I'm off the clock, so I can't say that. But happy birthday, and I promise you are the best boss that I've ever had, and I pray for your strength daily because I know it's hard working in an office full of women. Anyway, happy birthday, and that's it. Bye.
As you can tell, we are in an undisclosed location. All the names, characters, physical evidence, nothing will be told. This is a strictly black ops mission. Obviously, you know about that. Come a long way. You know, it's been 40 long years, I think, to get to this point. And some call it over the hill. Some call it getting older. Some call it getting wiser. I call it good luck. I mean, shoot. We've done a lot. Actually, we've really done nothing at all. But because you don't hang out with me, but that's neither here nor there. We'll address that later. But again, here I am, tucked away from the rest of the world, just as you like it, as your little bunker, probably, and your safe haven, you know, away from all the zombies with your guns and stuff like that. Anyways, really just wanted to say congratulations on a life well lived, because hey, those first 39, they're gone, brother. It's just whistle pig, food, and nature is metal from here on out. By the way, absolutely beauty move on your part. Turn me on Nature is Metal. It's part of my daily routine on Insta. It's fantastic. But in all seriousness, what I do want to take some time is to just share with you the good times, the memories I had, and how close we are, really how similar we are. From the first day we met, you know, it's like, you're tall, I'm short. You know, you're physically fit, I'm not really physically fit. You like bourbon, I like Diet Coke. You like to be quiet, and you're a little more reserved, I'm loud as shit. You like to hang out with everyone but me, I would prefer if you hang out with me. Either way, call it what you may, we are the same person, basically. You like shooting guns, I've never shot a gun in my life. We won't go into politics because we know how much that riles you up. That may even wake you from that coffin right there. I'm not even sure. But at this point, we will save that for when we meet again, as they like to say. So really, I don't have much else other than thank you, and we will miss you. man, too good. You're too good, Will. Till we meet again, Black Ops, signing off. See you later.
Well, I had to wait until after my birthday because the emotions were just too real. It was too close to the surface. Knowing that I have to face the fact that your youth is gone, that you're no longer in your 20s or your 30s, you're in your 40s. It's a whole new decade. You're old. And that makes me sad. I think it makes us all sad, as you see today when you look around the room, all of the crying faces, because the Will we knew, he's gone. He's officially an old man. So today we mourn the loss of a youthful Will as we try to usher in this new decade, a new Will, if you will. But let's be honest, I didn't wait until after my birthday because I was sad and I had to make it through. I waited till after my birthday because I am sick and tired of doing everything about Will. Everything's been about Will. It is exhausting. So all I'm going to say is that in 2022, you're not allowed to do anything big or important. No major milestones, no big birthdays, no nothing. Okay? We don't want to hear it. We don't want to celebrate you anymore. I don't want to celebrate you anymore. I'm kind of over it. I'm going to be honest. But welcome to the 40s. I mean, let's also be honest here. At 40, you can outrun us all. You can outshoot us all. You can probably outwork us all. You definitely can out-resume us all, since you have the most extensive resume of any human I've ever met in my entire life, especially in my entire 10-year career to meet you. Never seen anybody with a resume like yours. It's very impressive, and now you're finally a master at something, so welcome. You can probably out-eat us all, too. With meat, for sure, because none of us like meat the way that you do. But also if a carb is involved, don't lie. I've seen you this holiday season, but I digress. I'm not here to roast you about all the things that you eat, all the weird things that you say, or that middle name that we won't talk about because I know that you don't like it. Let's just remember that you have a tiny little reindeer whose name is JW, and we'll leave it at that. I'm just here to say happy freaking birthday, Will. I've told you this 1,000 times, and I mean it every time I say it. You are literally one of the greatest guys I've ever known. You're an incredible boss. You keep this whole team together. How you manage all of these women and our emotions, I'll never know. Probably a lot of grace and some alcohol mixed in there. But you're just a great person. You're a great human. You care about everybody, and it's a rare quality. So happy birthday. You are so loved.
Hey, you guys. Since Will is so old and not going to be using his desk anymore, we're going to use this as our new crafting spot for MAU now. So come by Will's old desk anytime to create whatever you want to. And I would have been here earlier, but I was reading an email that Will sent out last week. So happy birthday, Will. Not so old.
Happy birthday, Will!
Hey, man. Wow. I was just about to ask how your weekend was, and you're not here. You know, I was really struggling trying to fill the role of the next leader of this team, and I just remember that first day you walked in for your interview. Just the time we spent together, the things we talked about, your passions, the values you have for people. I knew the day you left that you were the right person for the job. And it was a gift to me and to this team. And now we're gonna have to start that search all over again. On the flip side, we can do more with Christmas carols. We can leave the Christmas decorations up longer if we really wanted to. We could even talk about a grace period for people being late coming in. We could eat candy more often without you being a Grinch about it. We could even eat some things that aren't meat, aren't just meat. We might end up being okay. I'll tell you what, enjoy resting just a little bit and then meet me back in here and let's problem solve some more.
Hey, You been doing okay since Will went over the hill?
It's been rough. I'm gonna miss my big spoon. Have a good day. Happy 40th.